Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. And this time I'm going to talk about the UEFA Champions League Match Day A League Phase 2024-2025 prediction, where tomorrow we will play the last match day of the group stage, where tomorrow will define the 8 teams that will qualify direct to the playoff, to the round of 16, sorry, to the knockout stage in the round of 16, and the 16 teams that will play the playoffs to qualify to the round of 16. So let's talk about this game. Tomorrow will be a historic day that because I think that for first time they will have the most game playing only one game. Where tomorrow we will play the 18 games of the match day A in the same time in the 15 o'clock Eastern time. So this will be tremendous because we will see which team are qualifying and which team will be direct to the playoff to direct to the round of 16, which team will qualify to the playoffs knockout to the knockout playoff, and the teams that will be eliminated. So this will be tremendous. So in this moment, the only two teams are qualified direct to the playoffs that were Liverpool and Barcelona, and 16 teams now they minimum qualify to the playoff run, and in this moment 9 teams are in the way to be the last 6 teams that are gonna to qualify to the playoff run, and 9 teams in this moment are eliminated. So in this video I'm going to talk about the prediction about this game, and so let's start. Well, tomorrow, how I told you, the 18 games will be playing the same schedule and 15 o'clock Eastern time. So this will be a tremendous day and a very busy day. So the first game, the Sporting CP will receive the Bologna. They're in Portugal. The last week, Sporting CP lost 1-2 against the Leipzig, and Stuttgart. Stuttgart. Wait a minute. Stuttgart. Where Stuttgart defeated 3-1 Bratislava as a away team. In this moment Sporting CP are in the 23rd place with 10 points, but they need to win this game or minimum to tie the game to qualify to the playoff run. And Stuttgart in this moment they are the last spot in the playoff. Bologna. No, sorry. Bologna the last week. Bologna defeated 2-1 the Borussia Dortmund, and Bologna in this moment the Bologna are eliminated. So this is a must win to the Sporting CP. So I think that this will be a complete game, and I think that the Sporting CP and Bologna are gonna to tie this game, and the most probably is that Sporting CP are gonna to be eliminated in another game. The PSV will receive the Liverpool in Eindhoven, Netherlands. The last week, the PSV defeated 3-2 Zvezda as away team, and Liverpool defeated 2-1 Lille. In this moment, Liverpool clinches a spot in the round of 15, but I think that they will want to finish in the first place. And I don't know if they're gonna to play with the bench player or with the starting players. And the PSV in this moment are in the 19th place with 11 points, and they only need one point to qualify to the playoff run. So I think that because the Liverpool, the most probably are going to play with bench player. I think that this game is going to finish in a tie 1-1 or 2-2, and the PSV are going to qualify to the playoff run. In another game, the Young Boys will receive the Svezda and Switzerland. The Young Boys in this moment lost 1-5 against Stuttgart, 1-5 in the last match day, and Svezda. No, sorry. The last week the Young Boys traveled to Scotland and they lost 0-1 against the Celtics, and Zvezda lost at home 2-3 against the PSV. These two teams are eliminated, are one of the two worst teams in the league, and I think that this game will finish in a tie. In another game, the Stuttgart will receive PSG, and Stuttgart, Germany. The last week, the Stuttgart traveled to Bratislava and defeated 3-1 Bratislava. And PSV defeated 4-2 the Manchester City. In this moment, the PSG are in the 22nd place with 10 points, and Stuttgart are in the 24th place with 10 points. This is a must win for two teams because if both teams, if any of the two teams lost, the most probably they're going to be eliminated. Of the both teams tied, the most probably they're going to qualify to the playoff, but it's not safe. So I think that the PSG are a better team, and I think that the PSG are going to win this game by 2 goal difference. They're going to qualify to the playoff run, and the Stuttgart are going to be eliminated in another game. Sturm will receive the Leipzig in the last week. Sturm. Wait a minute. Stuttgart lost 0-5 against Atalanta and Italy, and Leipzig defeated 2-1 Sporting CP. In this moment, the Leipzig and the Sturm are eliminated from this competition. So I think that this game, he doesn't play anything. So this game is going to finish in a fight, 0-0, 1-1. In another game, the Manchester City will play against the Club Brugge. They're in Manchester, England. The last week, the Manchester City traveled to Paris and lost 2-4 against the PSG, and Club Brugge tie 0-0 against Juventus. In this moment, the Manchester City, for first time in the group stage, they are out of the playoff zone. They are in the elimination zone. They're in the 25th place with only 8 points, and they need to win this game, because if not, they're going to be eliminated, and they need to waste some combination to qualify to the playoff. And Club Brugge are in the 20th place with 11 points, and they need minimum a tie to qualify to the playoff. I think that the Manchester City, because they need to win this game, is a must to win. I think that the Manchester City are going to win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference, and the most probably because some combination they're going to qualify to the playoff. And I think that maybe with the loss, Club Brugge could qualify to the playoff, but we'll need to see the other games. In another game, the Bayern Munich will receive the Bratislava. They're in Bayern in Munich, Germany. Germany. The last week, by surprise of everyone, Bayern traveled to Feyenoord, Netherlands, and they lost 0-3 against the Feyenoord. And Bratislava, the last week, they lost 1-3 against Stuttgart. In this moment, the Bayern München qualified to the minimum to the playoff run, where they are in the 15th place with 12 points, but they need to win this game to waste some combination to try to qualify direct to the round of 16. And Bratislava are eliminated, and they are one of the worst teams in the league. So I think that the Bayern Munich won't have any problem, and they will win this game by more than 3-point difference. In another game, another great game, the Inter Milan will receive the Monaco. They're in Milan, Italy. The last week, the Inter traveled to Sparta and defeated 1-0 up to Praha, and defeated 1-0 Sparta Praga as a away team. And Monaco, the last week, Monaco defeated 1-0 Aston Villa. They're in Monaco. In this moment, these two teams are qualifying minimum to the playoff run. In this moment, the Inter Milan are in the 4th place with 16 points, and Monaco are in the 10th place with 13 points. The Inter Milan with minimum one time they will qualify direct to the round of 16, and the Monaco need to win and waste some combination to qualify direct to the playoffs. But I think that the Inter Milan are a better team that the Monaco, and they will play in home. The Inter Milan are going to win this game by 1 goal difference. And in another game, the Borussia Dortmund will receive the Shakhtar. They're in Dortmund, Germany. The last week, by surprise of everyone, the Dortmund traveled to Italy and lost 1-2 against Bologna. And the last week, the Shakhtar defeated 2-0 Brest. In this moment, the Dortmund qualified minimum to the knockout run. They are in the 14th place with 12 points, and Shakhtar are in the 27th place with 7 points. The Dortmund need to win their game, and waste some combination to try to qualify to the direct to the round of 16. It looks very difficult, and Shakhtar needs miracles to qualify to to the playoff run because they need to win their game and with a combination, but most probably they're going to be eliminated. So I think that the Dortmund won't have any problem. They will win this game by minimum 1 goal difference. In another game, the Barcelona will receive the Atalanta and Barcelona Spain. The last week, the Barcelona play a tremendous game where they traveled to Benfica and they defeated. They traveled to Lisboa, Portugal, and defeated 5-4 Benfica in a tremendous game where the Barcelona were trailing 2-4 with less than 30 minutes to play. And Atalanta, the last week they defeated 5-0 Sturm Graz. In this moment, Barcelona is the only team alongside Liverpool that qualified to the round of 16. The Barcelona are in the second place with 18 points, and Atalanta in this moment they qualify minimum to the playoffs to the playoff run. But in this moment they're in the seventh place with 14 points. So this will be a tremendous game because these two teams have been one of the best teams in the tournament. So. This is a must win because the Barcelona will want to finish in minimum to finish minimum in the second place, and the Atlanta will want to finish in the first 8 teams to qualify direct to the playoffs. So I think that this will be a tremendous game, but because Barcelona will play in home, they have better team, better players. The Barcelona are going to win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference, and they will qualify and they will finish in the second place. In another game, the Bayern Leverkusen will receive the Sparta Praha. They're in Leverkusen, Germany. The last week, the Leverkusen traveled to Madrid, Spain, and they lost 1-2 against Atleti. And the Sparta Praha, they received the Inter and they lost 0-1. In this moment, the Leverkusen are in the 8th place with 13 points and they qualify direct minimum to the playoff run. And the Sparta Praha are eliminated because they are in the 29th place with 4 points, so they have nothing to lose. The Leverkusen need to they need to win this game and wait to qualify direct to the round of 16 or tie this game and wait some combination to minimum to finish in the first 8 places. So in the first 8 places, so I think that Leverkusen won't have any problem because they are better team. They will play at home and they will win this game by more than 3 goal difference and they will qualify direct to the playoffs. And in another great game, the Juventus will receive Benfica there in Turin, Italy. The last week, the Juventus traveled to Belgium and tied 0-0 against the Club Brugge, and Benfica lost 4-5 against the Barcelona in one of the best games that I've watched in the last 5 years. In this moment, Juventus are in the 17th place with 12 points and they qualify minimum to the playoff run. And the Benfica in this moment are in the 21st place with 10 points and they need to win their game to qualify to the playoff run. The Juventus they need to win this game to try to enter direct to the round of 16, but it looks very difficult. And then Benfica it's a must to win this game or minimum to tie this game to enter direct to qualify to the playoff run. So I think that this will be a close game, but I think that the Juventus are going to win this game because they will play home. They're going to win this game by minimum by 1 goal difference and they will qualify to the playoff run. In another game, GNK Dinamo will receive my favorite team, Milan. The last week, GNK Dinamo GNK Dinamo GNK, wait a minute. GNK Dinamo traveled to London and they lost 0-3 against the Arsenal, and Milan defeated 1-0 Girona and home. In this moment, GNK Dinamo are in the 26th place with 8 points. They need to win this game and wait some combination to qualify to the playoff run. And the Milan are in the 6th place with 15 points and they qualify minimum to the playoff run. So the Milan need to win his game to qualify direct to the round of 16 or tie his game and minimum and wait some combination to qualify direct to the round of 16. So I think that the Milan will Super Bowl because they are a better team. They're going to win this game by only 1 goal difference and they will qualify direct to the round of 16. In another game, the Salzburg will receive the Atleti, where they're in Austria, where the last week the Salzburg travel to Madrid, Spain, and they play against the reigning champion team, the Real Madrid, the owner of this competition, and they lost by 5. They were humiliated, and the Athletic overcome the score and defeated 2-1 Leverkusen and home. In this moment, Salzburg are eliminated. They are one of the worst teams in the league, and Athletic are in this moment in the fifth place with 15 points. They qualify minimum to the playoff run. The Athletic need to win this game to qualify direct to the round of 16 or tie this game and waste a combination to qualify to the round of 16. So I think that the Atleti are going to win this game because they are a better team, and Salzburg are one of the worst teams in the league, and the Atleti are going to win this game by 2 or more goal difference. In another game, the Lille will receive the Feyenoord there in France. The last week, the Lille traveled to Liverpool and they lost 1-2 against the Liverpool, the best team in the tournament in this moment. And Feyenoord did a surprise and defeated and humiliated the Bayern Munich 3-0 with a tremendous performance from the Chaquito Jimenez with 2 goals. In this moment, the Lille are in the 12th place with 13 points. They qualify minimum to the playoff run, and they need to win this game and waste a combination to qualify direct to the round of 16. And Feyenoord are in the 11th place with 13 points. They are in the same situation as the Lille. They qualify minimum to the playoff run, and they need to win this game and waste some combination to enter to qualify direct to the round of 16. So I think that this will be a very close game because both teams have the same football level. So I think that the two teams will tie. This game will finish in a tie, and both teams are going to qualify to the playoff run. In another game, the Aston Villa will receive the Celtics there in London, England. The last week, the Aston Villa traveled to Monaco and they lost 0-1, and the Celtic defeated 1-0 John Boys. In this moment, the Aston Villa are in the 9th place with 13 points, and they qualify minimum to the playoff run. The Aston Villa need to win each game to qualify and waste some combination to see if they are going to qualify to the round of 16. And the Celtics are in the 18th place with 12 points. They qualify direct to the playoff. They qualify minimum to the playoff run, and they need to win each game and minimum waste some combination to try to enter to qualify direct to the round of 16. But it looks very difficult. So I think that the Aston Villa will take advantage to playing home. They're going to win this game by 1 goal difference, but I think that they're not going to qualify direct to the playoff. They're going to play the playoff run. In another game, the Girona will play against the Arsenal there in Girona, Spain. The last week, the Girona traveled to Milan, where they play against my favorite team, and they lost 0-1. And the Arsenal didn't have any problem, and they defeated 3-0 the GNK Dinamo and London. The Girona are eliminated from this competition, even that they play a very great football. And the Arsenal qualify minimum to the playoff run, where they are in the 3rd place with 16 points. Arsenal have been one of the best team in this tournament until this moment, alongside Liverpool and Barcelona, where Arsenal minimum need a fight to qualify direct to the playoffs. But I think that the Arsenal will want to win this game to finish minimum in 3rd place, and I think the Arsenal are going to win this game by minimum 1 goal difference, and they will qualify to the round of 16. And the last game of this match day, the Brest will receive the Real Madrid there in France, where this will be one of the best games in the week. The Brest, the last week, they lost 0-2 against the Shakhtar as a away team, and the Real Madrid, the king of this competition and the reigning champion team of this competition, didn't have any problem, defeated and accumulated the Salzburg 5-1. In this moment, the Brest are in the 13th place with 13 points, and the Real Madrid are in the 16th place with 12 points. Both teams qualify minimum to the playoff round, and two teams win their games. With some combination to minimum to qualify direct to the round of 16. I think the Real Madrid is better team, the king of this tournament. And remember that when it's January to May, it is when the Real Madrid play its best football level. So I think that Real Madrid won't have any problem. They will win this game by more than 2 goal difference. But I think that this won't be enough, and the Real Madrid are going to play the playoff run. So in this video, I talk about the game that we will play tomorrow in the last match day of the group stage, where in the league phase, sorry, where the will be played the 18 games. I think that this will be historic because the most games that will be played in only one day, where tomorrow will be defined the teams that will qualify to the round of 16, the teams that will play in the playoffs run, and the teams that will be eliminated. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Gibran.